Hi everybody, it's Rob, and we're busy with the shortcut blogging course. We've got to video number 5, which is the kind of like literally where you're going to host your blog, and so it's about hosting and your website. You are going to hear out there in the world that Wix and Weebly and Squarespace are all adequate. No, they're not. And if you believe somebody is, I need you to stop this course. It means you're not listening and you're doing it wrong. There are times when some of them are okay and Shopify's okay, but it's a bit like if you're going to go racing in Formula One, take a decent car. Don't, get a homemade version of Formula One and pitch up and think you're going to compete, because the structure of your website is massive. And those that knock WordPress, their biggest complaint is, WordPress gets hacked a lot. If I could reach through the internet and slap those people hard on the side of their head, because it's pure sheep mentality, stupid. It's a bit like saying if you buy a car, it's going to get stolen. Like, really? It'll get stolen if you leave the keys in it with the door open with the engine running in the dark in a bad neighborhood. Duh. So if you treat your website like that, it's going to get hacked. I haven't had a website hacked ever. 12 years, 200 websites. I thought I had one hacked the other day. Turns out I let it lapse. I've got too many domains. Okay, so here's how this works. You've got to have self-hosted WordPress website. I'm not telling you there's any other better way. It's the best way. If you're going to blog. I mean, this is blogging, right? Anything free, stop it. You're not serious about it. You don't need to stop and do this course anymore. Go and blog about anything on Blogger or Wix or Weebly. It's free. No. It's just no. Don't do it. So the shortcut here is you use my affiliate link. One shortcut is you simply pay somebody. So thank you very much. How much will it cost me to go out there and get the domain, get the hosting, build it all, etc.? And you're looking at anywhere from $500 to $3,000, generally speaking, right? Number one. The other way around is I'll set up the core of it for you for free if you use an affiliate link of mine to get your hosting. So first up, I will only refer you to good hosting. I will not knock the bad hosting guys here as much as I'd love to. But yeah, so that's really where it's at. So you find my affiliate link, go and get the hosting through there, and then send me and say, Rob, I paid, and I will then go in and set up. There's a link for it probably on this page. Go to the bottom of the page. But I will then set up your cPanel, set up your emails, 5-10 of them if you want, and I'll install WordPress, and I'll install your core plugins, and then hand it to you over with no pages. And then a link to where the training to do pages is free anyway. Okay, so there we go. I don't suggest you do in the old days. If you wanted to target keywords like I've got no idea what a keyword is. What causes fibromyalgia flares? So I shouldn't go and buy whatcausesfibromyalgiaflares.com. It's not, Google's not that happy with it anymore. It used to work 10 years ago, and it's worked for me before. In fact, I had one that was called Small Business Opportunities that was ranking very, very well up until about 20, I forget where, 2012. And then one day it died, and it's fine. Google changed their rules. So I suggest you get a branded domain name. In other words, if you were chasing what causes fibromyalgia flares, then I'll just call it, I can call it Flare Solutions, flaresolutions.com, Fibro Flare Solution 2. So it still says fibromyalgia flares in it, but it's a brand. But it's better to just call it Flare Fighter. It doesn't matter. But think about what the brands are that people remember, and there's Google and Nike. I mean, are those words? Now they are. So I suggest a brand name, and but it's not that serious. I don't suggest you do hyphens. I suggest you get a .com, firstchoice.org and .info are okay, but .com is first prize. and don't chase keywords. Literally make it, Fibro and Rob, that kind of thing. Right, decent hosting is huge, so huge. I can teach you all of this. I can show you how to get the best niche idea. Oh, sorry, if you've got bad hosting and you're paying for advertising, you're fine. Because the decent hosting, the key to it is high security and fast loading. Those are the two things that a hosting company must give you. Your site must be on no over squashed servers, so that your website never loads. You need it to load, ping, and people can see. It's 2 second to 3 second rule, and people are gone. So huge. Decent hosting. Use my link. Whether you want me to install it for you for free or not, use my link. I can tell you now, decent hosting. Again, WordPress is perfect, but you do need a decent theme. It is your choice. Incidentally, if I install your WordPress, I will install the Elegant Themes Divi theme for you, which for me is incredible, absolutely beautiful. Perhaps not the fastest loading, but definitely the coolest from a design point of view. It's just incredible what they can do. I get so excited. I can find a link for the fastest loading one. I do know it in my head. Oxygen, I think it's called. If you just want to go straight for speed. And that's not a bad thing when it comes to competition. So there we go. And then always use the correct plugins, good security plugins, the silo structure plugins, analytics, anti-spam stuff, image smushing stuff. In other words, making your images work the best possible way. I do suggest that you go and look at all of these things to do with these on my site. If you take the shortcut version from my video now, but I do suggest somewhere along the way you go to this website of mine, wherever it's gone, is it here, and look through these, and then even in there, so let's just say it comes to, I don't know where I talk about the plugins, probably here on domain hosting, and then go and have a look at what I've said about it. I was going to go and look, but not to worry, but it'll be in the blogging training. No, in the authority website training, it's pretty much in there. So yeah, they are there. Okay guys, let's get to the next video. Thank you for that. We're going to set up core pages in the next one. Catch you in the next video. Cheers.